Damn. When the beat go, I felt that. Hey. Ooh. Hey. Ooh. Yeah. Pull up to the zoo and then
Well, happened for. Welcome to the show. This is the fastest hour of spring football talk, like a palm just dropping on a prom night. I am one of your hosts, Dirty. Right next to me is my partner in crime, as always, the beautiful man himself.
The A Train, Arlington Lane, man. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, I told y'all 10 o'clock was 7 o'clock, and somebody decided they wanted to get onto the comments and say, oh, it's 7 o'clock. No, not your time. We talking about our time.
It says
Our
7
time.
o'clock right here. Let's
No,
go.
it does. Yeah, it was
Oh,
an
that's right.
hour ago.
Chris is an hour early. Chris, you're an
Exactly.
idiot, but we love you, pal. You know, Arlington, a lot to unwrap, a lot to talk about, but let's get right down to it,
Before
Arlington, as we
before we
go.
get before we get into that, we got to
Oh,
thank our wonderful sponsors over at Just Me Jerky and W Energy Powder
I
and
just
Wild
pooped in my
Sun.
mouth.
Wild Sun Winery and Brewing Company. Thank you so much. And of course, big thanks to Gateway City Sports for making sure that the lights and stuff stay on. So yeah, thank you so much. As you can see at the bottom, we got the schedule down, and we also got UFL news. One of the biggest stories that dropped is Donald De La Haye. You know him as Destroying.
Oh, man. What a shame.
Yeah, yeah,
It really pains me. Unlike the things you were saying earlier
yeah.
when we were talking on the phone, how you were happy that the man had broke his neck
You
and stuff
lie
like
and a half.
that,
I love when you do that, man. I love when
and
you do that.
said that he was weak.
You're gonna sit there and lie on me like that.
And I was literally in tears when I saw the tweet of the man who had broken his neck.
You wild son of a gun, you.
You know, I mean, it's very sad that this happened to him.
I don't like you.
And anybody who would think that it was okay that he broke his neck, I don't know what to tell you. You are not a very nice person.
I don't like you whatsoever. I don't. I don't. You just sat there and just lied on me like that. Just straight lied on me.
Did I? Or was I
Like,
telling the truth on
no,
somebody
you
who
lied
said
on me.
that?
Straight
No,
lied on me, man.
I know. See, the thing is, look, I already got Arlington going. I know how I get him going. So we're talking on the phone about
Oh, you
destroying,
really gonna tell a story now? You really gonna
breaking
tell?
his neck, and I was like, that's what you get for being a weak bitch. Arlington loses it, starts screaming and yelling, and I am just laughing on the other end of the phone, and he stops. And he goes, "You son of a bitch, you got me." I said, "It's just that easy."
It's like I hate you
No,
for
I
that.
mean it
I
is.
really do.
It does suck. I mean, it really is sad that he did because I'd really like to see what he could do for this league and everything, and it just sucks that he is going to be out for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
when he's like they put the picture up and he put his picture up and said it was he had it in a neck brace and stuff. I'm like, that's just it's horrible, man. I hate even look, I didn't even want to look at it, man. Like don't put that out there, man. Come on, dude. Like for real. Like you don't need to put that out. Like I didn't want to see that, because I wanted to see him do well, like for real.
hmm
We were trying something different tonight. I was trying to get it on Instagram, but of course Instagram decided did not want to work with us tonight. So cool, whatever.
no, it
Um,
didn't.
but we are on X. You can go to the X Fan Show right now. We're live there.
Are we?
Yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
put it
okay,
out there. So yeah, I wanted to see something tonight and see what the people would do if we put it there.
gotcha. What did they do? What did the
Hopefully
people do?
enjoy it. They enjoy
Oh,
it from there. They
hopefully
can
they
enjoy the.
don't, because who cares if they like the show or not? I don't care. If you ask me, that the fans are just a bunch of mongoloid morons. So, but that's it.
All
I
right,
still love them.
we're gonna get into the game of the week. And this week, of course, it was Saint. No, it wasn't St. Louis. It was San Antonio versus Memphis.
What
And
a hell of a game.
It was.
A hell of
And
a game. And if I'm not mistaken, Arlington, I called that game. Right.
whatever. Here's the highlights.
I called.
Cook is looking end zone on the slant, and it is caught by Davis for the touchdown. It's like somebody speaking from experience there. 2nd and 26. Cookus again floats one deep. Man-to-man coverage. That ball was in the air forever, and it's reeled in by Adams. It's after a touchdown, and even 3 from the 10-yard line if you choose. Wide open, Stevenson, and finally San Antonio finds a way into the end.
Ready to go.
2nd and goal from the 5. Floated end zone, penalty marker. Was the pass
touchdown.
caught?
Let's go.
And he's gone all afternoon to survey and throw at the line, and let's see. He's got it. Right at the 40 was Curry. Out of timeouts. Gonna have a challenge. Garber's end zone, and it's caught. Cody Latimer. San Antonio's in front.
And they were going to win by a final of, was it 2019?
20-19. And Arlington, let's really look at something here. One of us is 7-1.
Don't lie.
I am 7-1.
No, you're not.
I picked San Antonio. I went 4 for 0. 4 for 0 this week. I picked San Antonio. I picked St. Louis. I picked Birmingham, and I picked DC.
Go check the tape. Somebody go check the tape. Somebody go check the tape now.
I have it written down right here, home slice. Right here, home slice. You picked San Antonio. Gives you a win. You picked Arlington.
I did.
Who lost.
I did.
So that gives you a loss there. You picked Birmingham.
I got to win there. So I'm 2-2. I'm 2-2.
You're 2-2. So that makes you a total,
3 of
Arlington, of 3 and 5 for the season. Arlington, concede.
We got 8 more weeks, sir.
Who's got 2 thumbs and knows everything? This guy right here. This guy right here. No, I mean, listen. This is what the UFL is all about. What we saw on Saturday morning with the San Antonio and Memphis Showboats playing. If it wasn't for that 4th and 12, I mean, you scored what? They scored 15 points in a minute and a half, kind of like San Antonio happened. Maybe Wade Phillips took some advice from Anthony Beck back in the day when we did it to them last year, where you could score 15 points in a minute and a half. And Coach of Flip was pissed.
I wish I could have got that stuff, but to change it up a little bit. Carnell Lake, the defensive coordinator, it's best to hear from the defensive coordinator about his thoughts on the end of that game, and this is how it sounded.
We were basically cooking on all cylinders for three and a half quarters, really, and we let it slip out of our hands in the 4th quarter with about 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. We just could not close it out, and that's an area of improvement that we need to really work on. Collectively, coaches and players, and I think we got the makings of a good team. We just need to finish when we got them down as well as we did. So, back to the drawing board this week. We got a very tough team coming up with the Stallions. They are a well-coached team with a lot of talent, and this is going to be a real challenge for us defensively.
So there you hear it from the words of Coach Carnell Lake. Yeah, they had the game for 3.5 quarters. They had the game.
I mean, they really did, bro.
Then they just got the penalties. They had the penalties, that cost them, and then they let a 4th and 12 play, occur, and they drove them down the field. And Garbers did a phenomenal job getting them back in, and of course I got to give credit to AJ Smith for keeping them alive, and they were able to pull it off. If you saw in the clip, you saw some friends of ours of Fuel, of course with I saw San Antonio J, I saw Brahma Babe. So a shout out to them. They got a huge win, and they are now 2-0. And I've seen the power rankings and whatnot. They were at the second spot behind Birmingham, but good to see them atop of the XFL standing so far.
Jersey, you're 1-3, so quit talking. You're 1-3 this week.
Oh, you took his picks too?
Yeah, Jersey's 1-3.
You took his picks.
I mean, that is true. They did play the as Fleem Wingman says here, is from the Inside NFL. They said Memphis played zone the entire 3 quarters, but then all of a sudden switched to man coverage. Well, you heard it from Coach Lake that they really just let it go. They let it slip out from underneath their fingers. There is no excuse for it or whatever. Hey, listen, Chase Garbers has been putting a great game over these last 2 games. And Arlington, like he said, let's go to the Birmingham, because that's going to tie into the other thing, the Birmingham and what game was that? Birmingham and Michigan.
Birmingham and Michigan.
Let's go into that game, and then we'll put the 2 games together and break it down between Memphis and Birmingham.
That was the only one that we needed to do for this week, because those highlights did not come in like they were supposed to. You thought they was going to be down. All the rest of them are not coming in, sir. So you get what you get at this point.
Welcome to the X-Fans Show.
That's right. Welcome to the X-Fans Show.
It's like on the internet.
But you know what we can do?
What can we do?
We could take a break, and then we can come back and we can talk a bit about the Birmingham and Michigan game.
Yeah.
And do a little bit.
Might as well. You already made me shoot my shot, and I just blew it.
Houston, we've triumphed. I've made it back to Earth with the cargo intact. The game-changing, time-sensitive payload is none other than the revolutionary energy flavor we've all been waiting for. Introducing Merc Mayhem Cherry Limeade. Merc Clan played a crucial role in securing this energy flavor. And together, we've unlocked the future of power. Merc Mayhem is not just a drink. It's a statement. A fusion of relentless energy and bold flavor. The secret is out. Merc Mayhem is set to redefine the energy landscape, leaving ordinary drinks in its cosmic dust. Get ready for a taste explosion that matches Merc Clan's unparalleled power. Join the revolution, and let's unleash Merc Mayhem upon the world. Astronaut M signing off.
Here for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, and play pretend. Came off the
Welcome back to this edition of the X-Fans Show, the A-Train, Arlington Lane. The dude with the
I did. Yes, I am 7-1. Yes, the only team I picked. Technically, Arlington said it didn't matter.
What didn't matter?
Week 1, because I picked Michigan. So I should be 8-0.
You did not pick Michigan.
But you're right. I have it written down right here. St. Louis. Right there. St. Louis. See it? I'm 7-1. I went undefeated this week. I picked all the winners because I'm a winner. I'm a winner, and the rest of you are losers. That's all there is to it. I'm a winner, the rest of you are losers.
You actually picked the Battlehawks this week, but I'm kind of surprised that you did.
I did pick the Battlehawks this week.
I know. I said you did. Calm down. Calm your little nerves. You got something going. You got something going well with you for once, and you're proud of yourself. Pat yourself on the back. You want a cookie? Want some cookies?
Dirty's the smart one, and everybody else is
You want some cookies?
so dumb. Nobody ever listens to me. Everybody says
Yeah,
I'm an
exactly.
idiot, and I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But
oh,
yet, who's 7-1? Dirty's 7-1. Arlington is 3-5. Everybody believes what Arlington says. Oh, hey, what's up? We're live, aren't we? Oh, my bad. My bad.
You
I
went on a
thought we were
tangent,
still
did
on
you not?
break. Hey, how's everybody going? I love all of you guys. Not.
So you decided to go live and just have a whole meltdown right there? Hey, get him a cookie. He deserves a
If
cookie.
she's going to crumble,
Oh,
get me that new get me that man. Who is that? Who is that good looking woman with that ugly fat guy?
we still wondering that to this
I'm wondering
day.
it too, bro.
We
I'm
wondered that to
wondering
this
it
day.
too.
How in Yes, Sabrina, he was talking to himself. He was
I
really mad.
thought we were off the air. My bad. Do it live. Screw it. Do it live.
It's okay. So we wanted to mention about the Birmingham and Michigan game, right? When we saw in it, what we saw in that game was we had Birmingham. Of course, they use their two quarterback system, right? All right. So apparently, I
It's
couldn't get
working.
that clip from Carnell Lake. Yeah, but I think they still want to find out who's going to be the quarterback. That and Coach Carnell Lake talked a little bit about it. No clip, but he talked a bit about it in the press conference. No, because sir. When I say it was long, I don't want to
Okay.
play the whole clip.
My bad.
So
My
work
bad.
with me here.
We only got an hour.
Work with me here, man.
Wait,
Exactly.
why do we only have an hour? It's our network. Why do we only have an hour? Oh, that's right, because we set the rules.
We set the rules here, man. So we said 1 hour, and that was good. And if you
Right.
miss it, that's your fault, not mine.
Go back and
But
watch it on our social media
but
pages.
yes, they're trying to find out who's going to be the quarterback for that team. Of course, we know in Michigan's case, they got Jake the Leg,
But let me
right?
ask you this. Let me ask
Okay.
you this with Birmingham.
All right.
The way both of their quarterbacks are playing, do you really want to do a one quarterback system?
You kind of do, man, because
Do
Adrian
you?
Martinez, listen, they're doing the same thing in Arlington. They're doing that with Luis Perez and Lindsey Scott. Lindsey Scott is in there for running plays mostly, especially when you're getting in short yardage situations. Same thing with Adrian Martinez. In short yardage situations, he can take the ball and he can take off running. And his throws ain't been the best.
I have to know this one. What does a volcano say to its girlfriend when he erupts? I have to
Man,
know that one.
no,
Please,
I
Chris,
don't know
tell me.
why. No,
But
I
really
don't
though,
wanna
listen, Birmingham has been doing this for the past 3 years. Is these two players? I love you.
You're so stupid. You fall right
They've
into
been
those
doing
traps.
this for the last couple years for them, and it's worked. It's got them back-to-back championships.
Okay.
So why change it?
All right.
Why
So
change it?
I did ask Carnell Lake about how they're
Oh,
going to stop.
Jersey, I love you, but Adrian Martinez does not need to be the QB1. He needs to stay as QB2.
Well, in the
I
meantime,
love you, buddy, but
I
no.
did ask Carnell Lake on how about to stop.
Oh, you have that clip because
I have that
asked him
clip.
the question.
Yeah.
I asked him the question, so I made sure I had that clip. Dirty asked a question.
How is it with you guys this week about they mentioned about Birmingham and the running game, also mentioning a guy like CJ Marable, who's right now leading the league in rushing. What is the true game plan for stopping that rushing attack, because that can also be a big lead in to how they operate on offense. Thanks, Coach.
It is, and yeah, you're welcome. And they've always been at the top of the league the last 3 years. Last year it was Houston Gamblers, New Orleans, and the Stallions, and it's no different this year. And they had Marble last year, and so we have to make sure that we can really defend ourselves against defend the run, especially with I would say a very well coached offensive line. These guys are very good. They have two tight ends also that are good blockers, and they present challenges. We have to be able to be disciplined in our gaps. We have to be able to beat one-on-one blocks, and I think if we can do that and limit the rushing attack, that's going to be one of the keys to victory in the game.
And it's Mirable. I'm sorry. It's Mirable, not Marable. As I say it, it's Mirable.
No, here's the thing, and
His
you're
old name.
seeing with this team, it is a three-headed attack. It's a three-headed attack. It reminds me of the Baltimore Ravens three-headed attack, and they're rushing. They're the way that their team is set up. The Birmingham Stallions might have the best offensive line in spring football. Hands down. I think you could put A.J. McCarron behind that offensive line, and he would rush for 100 yards. That offensive line is just that. It's just that good. Listen, Birmingham, until somebody shows me something against Birmingham, I don't see anybody competing with Birmingham in either division. I just really don't.
Gonna be interesting to see how well as the schedule behind you have
well, I didn't change it.
You didn't update it.
This was last week.
Look at you slipping.
I know, right?
Man. But yeah, man, like at this rate right now, Birmingham's at home, they got Memphis, so they better show up. And speaking
now,
of
listen, Memphis did beat them last year.
Did Memphis do it? No. New Orleans
remember?
did. New Orleans did, but not
that's
Memphis.
Right, New Orleans. But the Memphis is the New Orleans team.
No.
Okay, whatever.
Memphis was coached by a totally different guy.
Now, see, Arlington, I'm gonna let you answer that, Arlington.
Now, Skip Holtz believed if that was the case, then Skip Holtz would have made Adrian Martinez QB1. That simple. There's no other way to put it. If that was the case, he was QB1. He saw Matt Corral as that, and that's what he's choosing to start with. Now, like I said, Adrian Martinez is being used like how Lindsey Scott is being used with the Renegades. What's going on, Rick? Hey, shout out to them, man. They having fun out, headed to Detroit for that game with the Roughnecks and the Michigan Panthers.
Because he doesn't want a one quarterback system. Let's be honest. He doesn't want a one quarterback system. He hasn't used one really at all in these 2 years. He doesn't want one.
But like I said with Carnell Lake looked at it as he does see one. He just see one quarterback. He doesn't
says that
want
we're not live on Fuel, Arlington.
I put it out there on Fuel. It says we live.
I see it right
there. I know what the problem is.
What?
I think I do. So yeah, it should not be any issues right now.
All right, keep talking. So
okay,
I'm gonna grab my remotes and look. Keep talking.
All right, so look, y'all, I understand. But Carnell Lake is saying that, and I said he got great insight that was going on with the press conference. He was like, Skip Holtz is always looking for one guy. Right now, that guy is Matt Corral. Matt Corral is the guy, man, and at this rate, he's going to remain that. He's done a good enough job where he's able to stay as the starter. And so that's where they are right now.
Right. And look, again, it's this way. It's a Smoking Guns reboot? What? Hold on. Let me look. Hey, sometimes you have to refresh it.
If you had it running all day, as a matter of fact, let me check it out.
That's where I'm at now.
Bluetooth is connected.
In the middle of
the show. We're live. I'm looking right at it. Well,
yeah,
that's loud.
You are live. I don't know which.
That is loud. He goes, okay, so Fleem Wingman said, well, he technically has used a one quarterback system, Dirty. Magoo went down in 22. Jamar was a starter, even though Magoo came back. And then last year, Jamar was a starter, and he got hurt in McGoo. Yes, but he also used both of them in certain situations.
No, he couldn't because they were hurt.
Well, right. Not on Roku. We're not live on Roku?
I can't tell.
I don't know. I don't have Roku. I just have Fire Stick. So, Jersey, you have a Roku. Check.
Yeah, our Roku content creator can check right now. He said we're live on Fuel.
Yeah, we're live. We're live on Fire Stick, so that's all that matters.
He said refresh it. See?
Oh, Sabrina says I have Roku and you guys are live on there. Okay, cool.
Somebody's not refreshing their stuff.
All right, well, okay. whatever. I don't care. Listen, he's using a two-quarterback system now. Okay, fine. You finally got it. Dirty was wrong for the first time in the creation of this show in the 6 years that we've been doing this show.
You're not in control, so shut your mouth right now. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth right now. Thank you. All right. So at this rate, dude, it's fine what Birmingham has, and it's going to be hard to stop right now. So at this rate in the season, Memphis has a tall task. And I get it. DiFilippo knows how to beat those guys, but that's what's going to be the case here. That's going to be the case. Got to live with that. Got to live with it. We'll hopefully see what happens. I'm not going to choose Memphis this week, unfortunately. I'm sorry. When we get to the picks, I'm not choosing them. All right. Who else was in week 2? Of course, the Renegades and the Battlehawks. They don't talk about that. Nobody can hear you, Dirty Man. So I don't know why you're doing what you're doing right now. Nobody can hear you.
We're on Birmingham and Memphis. Who are you picking?
We didn't even pick we ain't got to that yet.
Oh, well, then quit skipping around, damn it.
I'm just saying what happened, what Carnell Lake was talking about when this upcoming matchup against Memphis, though.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to deal with both quarterbacks. You got to prepare for both quarterbacks.
Correct.
Because you never know.
Right.
All right. So that's all I'm saying. All right. The next game we had the Brahmas and Showboats. We skipped over the Renegades and Battlehawks because I'm saving that for the end. Houston and DC Defenders. I'm gonna talk about next. Listen,
I won't talk. No, go, because I'm gonna talk more about the Renegades and Battlehawks. So
you want me to talk about it?
Okay, yeah, because listen, I loved sitting in a filthy dome.
Hey, we're gonna get into that. I promise you, we're gonna get into that whole thing.
I'm not saying nothing till tomorrow. I felt like I had chlamydia after I left that game. Had to take a shower.
Listen, I feel bad for the fans that had to deal with that, Dirty being one of them. Did Amanda have to deal with that too?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right. So I just wanted to know. Like, I'm gonna need y'all to go clean the America Center. That's just atrocious.
That's not on the Battlehawks. That's not on the Battlehawks.
No,
that's on the
I
dome.
did not say that.
That's on the American Center, and I will talk about it more tomorrow.
Yes.
I will talk about it more tomorrow on B-Hawk Live. Yes, for the first time, Dirty felt uncomfortable being dirty.
Dirty was dusty.
I was dusty.
and not Rhodes.
No. But I'll talk about it tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow.
It was the Dirty Dome, but I will say this. For the fan experience, it was a home opener.
Yes,
so,
I wore black pants and they ended up being brown when I left. And I didn't poop myself like I normally do. I'll talk more about that tomorrow.
Okay. All right. But yeah, that was an atrocity. Yes. Dusty, dirty, clap, clap. There you go. You can't show. Everybody's getting their comments in today, man. That was stupid me. I forgot to bring the pictures, but that's for tomorrow.
Oh, you want the pictures?
No. B-Hawk Live tomorrow. B-Hawk Live tomorrow.
Okay.
B-Hawk Live tomorrow. You present them all you want.
Yes, I want a Pop-Tart. After going to a stadium with black pants and I come out brown.
But listen, man,
the
game itself was great.
I couldn't enjoy the game. I was so filthy. Go on. I'll talk about that tomorrow on B-Hawk Live at 7:00.
He said we seen him at halftime. He looked like a Swifter pass. I'm sorry, sir.
I'm not saying anything. Here's my Pop-Tart. Thank you. Thank you. I got my Pop-Tart. Thank you, Javier.
Pop-Tart.
with the Pop-Tart with a Pop-Tart. All right. So anyway, shoot, I hate when you do this, man. But no, with the Renegades and Battlehawks game, very contested. It could have went either way. You know, one thing that we've seen for sure is that AJ McCarron and Marcel Aitman have started to connect. They're
Beast.
connecting very well.
Beast.
Yes, they're starting to connect.
Cut
right?
Butler. Beast.
I thought you were saving it for tomorrow.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You saving it for tomorrow, right? Oh, okay.
Yep.
I like the connection with Marcel Aitman and AJ McCarron. And please keep playing Mateo Durant. I'm sorry.
Here. I'm rolling around in the dirt at the Dome on Saturday night. It was great. With all the drums, all the people throwing up, I was rolling around in puke, in dirt.
No. All right, whatever. At this rate, hey, Marcel Aitman is that guy, especially right now. 3 touchdown receptions, and right now McCarron is leading the XFL currently in yards. But you already know that this league is a big passing league attack anyway, so you will hope to see that. Like, it's going to be interesting now when Jacour Pearson gets back. You know what I mean? When I don't know if this was the week he's supposed to return or it's going to be week 4 against Memphis. That's why I want to see Mateo Durant now. From now on, I don't want to see anybody else in the backfield. Hey, Wayne Gallman, you just not it, bro.
Wayne Gallman, you're gone. But I'll talk about that
Just
tomorrow.
not it.
We'll talk about that tomorrow on
You're
B-Hawk
not
Live.
it. It's Mateo Durant's job. And like the speed burst that he had, I think it was a big 41-yard gainer. You know what I mean? That was the exciting part, man. And I think he had shown flashes. I think I could remember him having some flashes in 2023. But it's like, now this is his time. He was inactive in week 1. And Coach Beck, you know this. You should have had him out there. You saw NFL and you said, no, I want the guy. I don't want Durant. I want Gallman. This is your opportunity for Durant. This is Durant's time. Durantula, let's go,
Jersey,
baby.
That's mean. That's mean.
See, Flame Wingman put his comment up. He said they had the worst defense, but apparently that wasn't the case for St. Louis because they also had issues as well with the run, stopping the run.
Well, again, I'll talk about that because when they put Lindsey Scott in, whoop, whoop, whoop.
It changes the dynamic. It changes the dynamic. It changes the dynamic.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So at this rate right now, when they're going against the Brahmas, I know I jumped out early.
Well, let's get to it. We'll talk about that in a minute.
We'll get it in a second. We'll get to the picks. I promise we will. But that Battlehawks Brahmas preview, you're looking at 2 explosive offenses now. It's a little better, and they're closing out the weekend.
Come on, we only got a few more minutes in this one.
Saying they stopped Wayne Fallman.
That is true.
Wrong. All right, there was one more game that
there was the Houston Roughnecks versus the DC Defenders.
So many freaking fumbles, man. Many freaking fumbles. Yes.
I thought they ate Butterfingers before the game. Both teams. I mean, what was that monstrosity that we had going on?
You get down the field on a pass and you fumble it.
Hey, we did have our first pick 6 for 98 yards.
Yes.
Houston.
That was good.
And listen, here's the problem. Houston has a great defense.
Yes, they do.
That's great defense.
That everybody needs to know. You'll find that out on the Rough 'em Up podcast.
Right. They have a great defense. But we see that everything runs through Mark Thompson. When Mark Thompson comes back, that's going to be a different team.
See, here's the thing that I would say to that. I think they can use a 2-back system. I know Mark Thompson should get a legitimate amount of the carries and whatnot, but I'm like, you can get other guys in short yardage situations.
Yes, Houston definitely needs Mark Thompson back. Please explain why DC scares you, because I can tell you this right now. DC does not scare me. DC does not scare me without Abram Smith.
Listen, TJ Pledger didn't have a bad game for Houston.
Right here.
I was going to get to that. I'm going to get to that. Is that, here's my thing. Right.
Oh,
you do. You do. When he comes back, TJ Pledger is that guy. That's your second back. So when Mark Thompson does return, you have that two backs. So that's what I'm saying.
Would you do it?
Utilize them.
Would you do it more as a two-back shotgun set with those guys?
I don't know what a shotgun set, I formation mostly.
Or maybe like a pistol.
Maybe.
Like a pistol type two-back set, have one right or left. They could do a lot of RPOs. Because let's give it this way. Reed Sinnett can run too. And Reed Sinnett can pass.
Now, Sinnett can pass. That's for sure.
He's got some legs to, get him 3 or 4 yards.
I feel bad for Jared Guarantamo. Like, he got injured in the game. But dude is not QB1 for that squad.
I know, man. And then that injury, did you see his wrist?
It was his ribs.
No. We're talking about the player, the receiver that made that great catch, got hit. And as he was fumbling the ball, he landed on his wrist. And his wrist, these fingers went to his elbow. And good kudos on Fox for re-showing it about 100 damn times so we could watch a dude's arm literally break in half. I thought the dude's bone was going to come out the way how many times they replayed it. Yeah, that's the thing that really upsets me about this league is that if these guys get any kind of significant injury, they're done. They're done. That's it. And by the time they start to even come back, yes, he was definitely limp-wristed, Chris. He's definitely limp-wristed, wrist breaker. And I mean, it was, it was nasty. I mean, I had to show Amanda. I was like, oh my God, look at this. Because, I mean, I cringed when I saw it. But, like when you're talking about Jay Peasy, I don't think Jay Peasy is going to make an immediate impact right when he comes back. I think it's going to take a game or two. Same with Mark Thompson. I don't think Mark Thompson's going to come back and make it a complete. And that's why I agree with you on the two-back system.
Yeah,
for Houston.
That's why I think just to get Mark Thompson going,
get those hits on that body. Those hits on that body. Yes, Sabrina, Destrain is done. I don't see him coming back after that. It's going to be interesting to see, though, because Thompson's supposed to come back in this game. But DC is not the team they used to be.
Right. And that was the main thing, because if you look at the first two games, Te'amu leads.
Ooh, if this is true right here, that's bad for Houston. That's bad.
But they have a winnable chance against Michigan.
They do, but
they got a winnable chance. So I'm not going to sit here and act like
they do. But with that being said, if week 5 is when he is coming back, oh boy, that's not good. That's not good.
They have a quarterback that can at least get them through.
They do. This is the Expanse Show, and we'll be right back.
Same great taste. Yes, same great taste. Same great taste.
Welcome back to the show. I am the loudmouth of the Midwest. The only thing that matters when it comes to spring football, the only guy who's right, the Pat McAfee, the Stugotz of spring football, the one, the only X-Fan Show fans. What do you want to talk about? I am Dirty. And right there is my partner in crime, my co-founder of this crazy nation that we have built called Fuel, the one, the only, the beautiful, beautiful man himself.
The A Train Arlington Lane.
Arlington,
Yeah.
did I tell you how beautiful you really are? Brock, tune in tomorrow, and I will tell you about that. I will tell you about that and tomorrow on the B-Hawk Live. All right, Arlington, are you ready?
No,
We're
but
here
I
for
got
our
to get this out
picks.
the way. I got to get this out the way first.
All right, hurry up.
I got to get this out the way first. Where is it? Where
Okay.
is it? Where is it? Dang it. Where is it, man? This is the
Yeah.
UFL attendance for the first two games in
Uh-huh.
the UFL. As you can see, this is from our good brother fan, aka the mayor.
Look at
As
the
you can
mayor
see,
back to work again.
he's back to work again. As you can see, that is the attendance.
Uh-huh.
Is these the highlights and I didn't see them?
No, Arlington. Those are pictures for our Players Perspective show that drops tomorrow night.
Ah, okay. Thank you. But back to the story at hand. As you can see with the attendance, you see Michigan's there. Birmingham hasn't had theirs yet. You do see St. Louis up here as well. San Antonio. Now, all right. It says right now, currently, UFL's at 117,553. You see that number right under the home three?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. So we saw that. All right. That's not bad. It's not great, but hey, as you can see again from the USFL side, it's for the three venues so far, it's right there.
Okay, so here's where this is the thing that I could say about this, right?
Okay.
This is easily very, very skewed.
Okay.
Numbers can be very, very easily skewed, right? So you look at this, and actually, Arlington, it's great because now I have it on my big board here, so I can pause it, right? So I mean, let's really look at this. St. Louis had 40,000 in the dome. Okay, 40,000 in the dome.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Right.
Take that out. Take that 40,000 out. What happens?
You down to 70,000. Wait, hold on.
No, bro.
So you got me to take it back out. Oh, we at what? You take out the 40,000. You right close to 70,000.
Yeah. No, because if you look at both, he's doing it by both conferences, correct?
Right. If you take out the 40,000,
Uh-huh.
you're close to 70,000 fans total for everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an average of 10,000 per the other 7 markets.
Correct. You guys got to realize this. Okay?
That's not dirty math either.
No, this isn't dirty math. I'm looking at it on a big screen right here. This ain't dirty math. This is Arlington doing the math, okay? Take St. Louis completely out of this because I've told you guys time after time after time after time again. St. Louis is a tribalism. St. Louis will come every single week to put the people in that dome just to stick it to the NFL. So take St. Louis completely out because here's what happens. Whether we believe it or not, and whether the people in St. Louis, and this is that's what our name should be called, the STL Tribesmen. That's what our name should be called, the STL Tribesmen. You take St. Louis out of this league, there is no league. Even with the 40,000 that St. Louis puts into this dome, there still will not be a league come next year. If we don't help get the attendance in the other markets up. The only thing that's going to save this is we got to get people watching the games on TV. I'm telling you now, mark my words. I'm speculating. Dirty Nostrous is giving it to you right now. There will only be 3 more games this season that will hit 1 million viewers. 3 that will only hit 1 million. not including the championship game.
Okay.
Arlington, I see you got it. Pull it up there. Pull it up there.
That's for my guy, Mike Mitchell.
Look,
Right?
you can sit here and spin these numbers all you want about how great they are, how they didn't drop much, how they're up this much. No, because if streaming numbers were big, Chris, guess what? There wouldn't have been a merger again. There wouldn't have been a merger again. Yes, only 3. Only 3 more games that will hit 1 million. Only 3. And I'm telling you guys, listen, I'm telling you. St. Louis, you want to say you're the best fan base? Then start going to these other games like Ball Hawk 1 does. Michigan is a 4-hour Memphis is a 4-hour drive, and they're doing $10 tickets. Go down there and support Memphis. They're 4 hours away.
Something tells me.
Eric, I disagree. I'm telling you.
That game could hit 1 million.
That
game could hit 1 million. And the reason why I say
all right, then that would be one of the 3 games.
Okay, and that's fine.
Now, again, people, I'm telling you.
That is, I know a lot of people in St. Louis. I don't know if everybody watch
Are
channel
you ready?
30.
You ready?
Okay.
Put the mayor's numbers back up. Put the mayor's numbers back up.
Okay.
Okay. Average of 10,000 fans, right?
Mm-hmm. We talking about viewership or fans this time?
I'm talking about fans. 10,000,
okay.
Right?
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
That's take away St. Louis. That's going to be the average attendance from here on out. From here on out. This league, we will be lucky if take away St. Louis that we don't average at least 10,000 fans in all of these stadiums. I have a feeling the numbers are going to be worse on fans attendance than it was last year in the XFL.
Why is that?
I can just see it. I can see the writing on the wall. I can see the writing on the wall.
You're getting dirty Nostradamus, huh?
I am. Okay, Eric, I'll give you. St. Louis, that away game might hit 1 million. That's going to be the first of the 3. That's going to do it. I'm telling you guys, man. I'm telling you, I've seen it. Me and Arlington have been around this game too long. We have been around this league way too long. And we were seeing it. No, here's the problem. Who cares if we carry in attendance? That doesn't matter. We need the other cities to help step up. We do, as the fan base of St. Louis, we tout ourselves as the #1 fan base. But yet, we want to complain that when one of our very own goes and supports these other teams, that he's a traitor, that he's a piece of trash, that we want to shoot him in the face. All of that stuff. That's the problem with us. Now, I'm not saying it's all of us as St. Louis fans. I'm not saying it's all. Yes, and if the UFL fails, America fails. I hope San Antonio steps up. But I'm telling you right now, I don't see no more than 13,000 in the Alamo Dome this weekend. And they're doing a buy one, get one. They're doing a buy one, get one. I'm telling you, everybody from St. Louis, if the Battlehawks aren't playing and Memphis is at home, we all need to drive our asses to Memphis and buy the $10 tickets and help support the Memphis Showboats. That's what we need to do.
And on that note,
that's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. And not do this when you got guys going to other cities to help support these teams. To help support these teams. You want to call him a traitor and attack him. When you have fans coming from other cities, how do you think that looks on us when we get that championship game in St. Louis? Or how do you think an opposing fan base feels knowing that we attacked one of our own? I'm done, Arlington. Let's go to break before we pick our games.
We'll be back. The final segment of the show. We'll be back right after this.
Hit for my win, I need my ends. This life is real, and play pretend. Came off the fence.
Houston, we've triumphed. I've made it back to Earth with the cargo intact. The game-changing, time-sensitive payload is none other than the revolutionary energy flavor we've all been waiting for. Introducing Merc Mayhem Cherry Limeade. Merc Clan played a crucial role in securing this energy flavor, and together we've unlocked the future of power. Merc Mayhem is not just a drink, it's a statement, a fusion of relentless energy and bold flavor. The secret is out. Merc Mayhem is set to redefine the energy landscape, leaving ordinary drinks in its cosmic dust. Get ready for a taste explosion that matches Merc Clan's unparalleled power. Join the revolution, and let's unleash Merc Mayhem upon the world. Astronaut M signing off.
Final segment of the X-Fan show, the A-Train, Arlington, Maine.
Comment real quick right here. He says, unfortunately, not all of us can devote 10-plus weekends to traveling all over. I'd love to, but there are other things in my life with prior commitments. It's a downside to waiting so long for the schedule. I already got to leave immediately after the April 20th game to drive immediately to Kansas City for my tickets to City against KC just to make it on time. And Aaron, I get it. I get that. I get that we all have prior obligations. I am already looking. I have a lot of prior obligations also. So, I mean, I know there's at least 2 games that I can make. And a third that I'm going to try to make. You know, see, like right here. We attended the Birmingham versus Arlington game week 1 sporting our Battlehawk gear. It was fun to see Ballhawk 1 there. And we were welcomed with open arms. Yep, I am going to the Battlehawk. I am going to the Birmingham game. Aaron, I get it. I get that it is hard. I get that people have priorities. But at the end of the year, guess what? Sunday, June 2nd, I'm challenging all of the St. Louis fans. Let's travel to Memphis because it's against the Houston Roughnecks. Let's travel to Memphis for that Sunday game. And we go. It's $10. I'm challenging all the Battlehawk fans to do it. Let's go and support Memphis. That's one weekend we can do it. For sure. That's the weekend I'm going. All right. Let's get the picks going, Arlington. Are you ready?
All right, UFL picks for
UFL picks for the week. Arlington, since you are the big loser of the week,
I get to go first?
I will let you. Here, you need me to zoom that in for you there, pal?
No,
okay.
No, dude. I can see it quite well. Thank you very much.
First game is the DC Defenders versus the Arlington Renegades.
Arlington.
Are you sure about that? You've been a loser with Arlington all this year, but hey, whatever.
You know what? I just see something special coming out of this game. They're not going to 0-3. They will get their first win. It'll be the second Texas team to get a win because Houston hasn't gotten one either. So Arlington will get their first win over the DC Defenders.
Go ahead.
What is that? What just
happened?
No,
it's all right. Go ahead.
I'm going down the line.
Oh no, me. Oh, me. Who is it? DC and Arlington. Listen. Yeah. I bet on Arlington twice. Those losers have screwed me twice. DC has
No, you just how you say so you just lied about your picks then, right? I caught you in a lie. You said Arlington to cost you twice.
Arlington would have cost me twice.
No, see, y'all catching this. I hope y'all catching everything this fool is saying because he lying
I have
right
it right
now.
here. I have it right here.
He sit
I
there
have it right here.
lying.
Right there.
Oh my God.
I'm going DC because I'm always right.
Right.
You're always wrong.
Good. All right. We got different picks. That's good. Memphis versus
and
Birmingham. 1, 2, 3. Birmingham. I thought you was gonna say it with me.
Why would I? I mean, everybody, listen, if you guys want to win this game, just take my picks. That's all there is to it.
Birmingham.
Yes, champ. Yes, champ. Dirty is always right. Just take my picks. The next one, the Michigan Panthers versus the Houston Roughnecks. Ooh.
I'm ready for this one. Are you ready for this one? Go ahead.
I'm going. No, I won. You go. You're the loser.
Houston Roughnecks. I bet you ain't picking Michigan. You're not picking Michigan. I bet you're not picking the Panthers, are you?
I'm going Michigan.
Oh, for real? Oh, you are doing it? Hey,
I like Jake Butts.
Hyena, make sure he write down the right picks
You
because
can't call her that anymore. It's Amanda.
Sorry.
Oh God, here it
Miss
is.
Ployer.
The game.
Miss Ployer. Make sure he's not cheating.
The tough one, Arlington.
Battlehawks and Brahmas, right? Because now things have changed. Things have changed a little bit.
Who?
But I'm still gonna pick the Brahmas.
You got a sack. You dropped something to grow a pair. You dropped something to grow a pair.
Hey, if I'm wrong, then guess what? It just proves to me that this Battlehawks team is actually for real and their offense is going to overpower what the Brahmas can do. But I don't see it. I don't see it. If Durant and Aitman can eat like they did this past week, okay, we on to something. But if not, I stick by my plan. Brahmas.
God.
You can't announce it tomorrow because you're announcing it tonight.
Yep. You know where I'm going? I'm going with the STL, baby.
Okay. All right.
STL. Yeah.
With AJ McCarron.
Yeah. I'm going with my Battlehawks. That's who I'm going with. The STL.
All right.
It's going to be a very interesting game. But hey, Arlington, here on this show, we do need to say something. There has been a very integral part of our fuel network, and that person has left us.
Yeah.
Do you have it do you have the Twitter, Arlington? You know what I'm getting ready to do?
Do I have it?
Today? Yeah, pull up the Twitter because you're quicker at it than I am.
Oh man.
What?
Okay, go ahead.
Do we have it? Okay, so what's up, Ronnie? As some of you guys know, Amanda Ployer, the hyena herself, the Queen Hyena from B-Hawk Live, and our PR director here in with Fuel Sports Network. No, she has not died. That's very mean, Chris. She has not died. But she's done a lot of work to get Fuel and B-Hawk Live to where it is today. She has dealt with me on a lot of hours of working with this network behind the scenes, getting things onto the network. But our very own Amanda here has accepted a position with Autism Speaks as their media PR person here in St. Louis. As some of you guys know, Autism Speaks is very close, near and dear to her and Daddy Ed. So it is with great honor to say that she has accepted that position, and I could not be more proud of her for accepting that position there with Autism Speaks. Arlington, would you like to say anything about it before we go? About her taking...
Congratulations, Amanda. You're going to do a phenomenal job, and as always, you are untouchable. We'll catch y'all next week for another edition of the X-Fan Show. Make sure you go follow us, Fuel Sports Network. We're there, baby.
I got chills when you said that, Arlington. That was good, bro. Thanks for watching.
If I'm with it, then they with it. Tried to tell you at the beginning. In the beach, it ain't no swimming. I was diving off the end with the fishes. Difficult could take a day, but in an hour I was finished. I've been sipping and I'm riding now. Big killers.